fill in, actually. So we're talking about Casting the Net, which is a new 6-part TV show, comedy. Although kind of, it's comedic. I wouldn't say.
It's not. It's certainly not. It's not set up punchline.
No.
It's just a single camera comedy. So more in the vein of Master of None, or I like to think of it actually as a female entourage.
Exactly what I was gonna. Yeah. That's exactly what I. So I signed up to Urbanflix. Now, where is it being shown in the UK or internationally?
They're just about to roll it out internationally, as we speak.
As Urbanflix. Through Urbanflix.
Yes, it's still going to be Urbanflixtv. Mm-hmm. It's a new streaming network that's available. If you have Roku, Apple TV, Chromecast, Fire TV, you can just add a channel like you would any other channel. We have Roku here, so it was very simple to just add Urbanflixtv. And then you have to subscribe, but they do have a 7-day free subscription. Otherwise, it's $4.99 a month. And yes, we're all signed up with a lot of different subscriptions these days, but $4.99 a month to really support diversity and just a different voice. Or it's $49 a year. But there is a 7-day free trial that you can just go and watch Casting the Net, or Casting the Net, as you say.
Casting
Paul.
the Net, yes, exactly. Give it a bit of class.
I like the way you say it. Yeah.
I've delved in and I've watched it all,
Good.
and I really enjoyed it. It was actually you beat me to the punchline, which was a female entourage.
Yeah.
And it made me think of Get Shorty, Entourage, that feel, not necessarily that content, but that feel, that sensibility. And
it's a little Sex in the City.
Yeah. And it's one of those things. They're really good size episodes. They're really easy. They're really easy to get into, and I really like one of the things. You get to the end of the series, and it's prime for a second. I mean,
right.
It's the show that you want to see come back.
Right. Now, technically, it's not even the end of the season. They contracted 6. Look, this is a brand new endeavor. Mm-hmm. They started from the ground up to build a network, and they had to load it up with content. So they and there's a lot of content on the site. There's a lot of movies that they licensed and some other shows, and this is one of their original shows. But for all the original shows, they said, let's just do 6 episodes first and see who's watching. And then if people are watching, we'll finish out the first season with maybe another 9 or another 6 or whatever they decide. So it's still, but I wanted to leave a good cliffhanger, so at least it would maybe force people to write in and say, hey, we got to know what's happening next. We need more shows. And that has been the reaction, by the way. Surprisingly, the biggest critique we've had is that there aren't enough episodes, which is a wonderful problem to have.
It's the best yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And they track everything at the network. Boy, they go through all the analytics. They know who's watching, how long they're watching, when they stop watching, when they come back and start watching again. Mm-hmm. They analyze all of that data. And we have been consistently, we have the highest retention rate, which means, it's a percentage from the first moment it starts to play to the very last frame of the credits. That would be 100%, I believe. I think this is how it works. Our retention rate's been in the mid-90 percentile.
Wow.
So we are the most binged show. We're not the most watched show, but we're the most binged show. When people start to watch it, they finish the whole thing. They just seem engrossed with it, and they watch the whole thing through. Very rarely do they take weeks to watch it, or do they stop watching it. So that was a real compliment. That's a real feather in our cap.
Yeah.